Welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. We're talking crystals today because my last video got taken down. No truth. Well, crystals are truth. Come on, let's talk about a beautiful crystal. Well, I've just received these, maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that, and it's been nice working with them again. It's been a long time. When I got these, I think originally somebody sent me a message, I've got this crystal, I can't remember, Saffordite, something like that. And I went, I'm not so sure, I don't know what that crystal is, but I'll have some. When I got it, I went, I know this crystal. I've worked with this crystal before. I said, I actually, at one point, felt very similar energies to Moldavite, but then as I worked more and more with it, it was kind of very different. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. The more I think about it, the more I think it's where do I start with this crystal, because it's strange. It's a strange one. It's nice, but it's really strange because I'm looking back now and I'm thinking all the things that I've worked with it and how I've worked with it and what it did. Yeah, it's strange. It's just, it is kind of like Moldavite in its strange uniqueness. But anyway, there's a small collection there. They're actually transparent, very transparent. And when you shine a light in them, they light up quite beautifully as well. So they've got this beautiful, unusual energy, like Moldavite. I've got every time I think about it, it's like Moldavite. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, to me it always sounds Italian, Cintamani. It's in Italiano, Cintamani. 500. When I got a piece from a guy in Ibiza. He was raving on about it. Where did he say it come from? Don't start me now. Well, that depends. Is it Arizona? Maybe not. Anyway, it comes from up there, and it's an interesting crystal. He was trying to explain it all to me. I don't know why I wasn't feeling it that much. Probably because I was too much into Moldavite. Don't confuse me. I just want to know about Moldavite. But actually, I always had quite a few of these pieces around all the time. So basically, my knowledge of this isn't very good. So your knowledge on this is probably far more greater than mine. But what I do know about it is when I worked with it, I found it quite an unusual, fascinating crystal in the way of accelerating the energy which is within and around you. I noticed that whenever I was doing circle nights, and I had a bunch of them. I mean, I don't know what it's like so much now, but I got a massive bag full of these, and I was giving them away like sweeties. And one night we did a circle night, and everybody was accelerated. Is that the word? Enhanced. I guess like, yeah, like a beautiful piece of Herkimer diamond is an amazing, powerful crystal that strengthens other crystals. It's this kind of idea of something magnifying, something getting bigger when you look at it. Well, that's very similar to this crystal. It magnifies or amplifies or radiates the energy within you to create more of that energy. I'll tell you why. What I noticed that when people were holding this in their hands and doing meditation, I was going around doing healing. They said not just the buzzing is very normal with most crystals, but they felt like there was a vortex. And I felt this a few times when I was in shamanic circles. And that vortex in the hands or in the third eye or the crown chakra or the heart, wherever, that mass of energy we all have our interpretation. So when we finished, people were talking about this energy that was created by this crystal. So it's a fascinating crystal. So how did I use it over the years? It was always by the side of my table, but not with my crystal. It wasn't with, it was at the side of my table on my black shelf, and it would come out at certain times. I would use it for confusion, for people who were blocked, for people who were in a place of deep darkness and a lack of belief or understanding or trust within themselves. This piece used to go around the neck, or I used to just gently place it in their hand while they were lying down having a healing session, or I'd place it on certain parts of the body, i.e. the heart, the mind, which would be here, and just when they're laying down, just at the crown chakra, just sit it down nice and comfortably, and then just do my work. And it was quite phenomenal, the energy that they could feel, and they would always say, oh, I felt something. It is similar to Moldavite. I mean, it does come from out of this world. What I do remember of the conversation with this beautiful man who was so knowledgeable in a way that nobody, all like us who talk on here, his knowledge was far greater, far deeper. But his conversation was about people who understood this crystal as being something that was protected, taken care of, looked after. They talked about like when it landed, like Moldavite. I'm writing a book about the power of Moldavite, and part of writing about Moldavite is where the mother stone is, because I know there's the mother stone, the big chunk of it, which connects to all. That's why a lot of the times your Moldavite disappears or vibrates out of frequency to join with the energy of that. Well, I believe that somebody, I don't know who, he was telling me, I don't know if it's real or if it's not real, but apparently one person understood this and obviously must have been very deep in the energy of this crystal, and like I am with Moldavite, could feel that there's a mother stone. And I'm going to get this completely wrong, so I don't know. Maybe it's in the east, far east, or I can't remember exactly. This is years ago. Maybe you probably have much more. Is it Iraq or Israel or Palestine? Anyway, apparently there is the mother stone somewhere. And when it spurted out, it went, and I believe it's in the sandy desert of Arizona. And they normally come like this. They're normally kind of this kind of shape, nice rounded shape. But there are some slightly different shapes as well that you can get as well. But they look like they've been tumbled. So this is kind of what I had. Yeah, probably like this. Mine was small, and I had a bunch of small ones like this. And they're very translucent. They come in different kind of shades, translucency, and but they're beautiful, very dark sometimes, depending. But yeah, so. And he was telling me mystical things as well, that they've come from, it's come from a planet which I believe Moldavite has. So it's funny how it's got similarities in people's understanding about this. What do I like about it personally? It kind of is a weird feeling to me. I can't really put my finger on it, but Moldavite, I get like a punch with Moldavite. With these, it's kind of a strange ongoing feeling that I'm starting to feel just very weird. It's a very weird feeling. It's not negative and it isn't positive. It's just a very unique energy that comes off it. But the positive healing of this crystal, I would say, is that it helps those in, I think a good one is denial. And I think it has this energy to reawaken people in a way that they see things as they're meant to see it. On the spiritual side, I think it elevates your energy and it strengthens you, helps you move forward in a powerful way. Works really well alongside Moldavite, by the way, guys. This is a beautiful crystal alongside Moldavite and Tektite. There was a point where I was going to bring these three together, all three. But imagine making all four. You've got this beautiful crystal, you've got the Moldavite, you've got the Tektite, and you've got the last Tektite that I've got some, have I got it here? Libyan Desert. Imagine putting all them four together. Imagine working with all them four. Pretty powerful, I guess. So, what other things do I like about it? It's definitely an energy of protection. I would definitely say it's a healing crystal, a grounding crystal. A few shamans used to work with this that I definitely know, used to have it as tools. What else? Yeah, I don't really want to talk about my strange encounter or experience with this crystal because it's too personal, but it was weird. I just got to say it's a weird crystal that brings forward some pretty weird stuff. It's just weird. There's something magically weird about it, which I think it's great to have to your collection. Yeah, I've got about 25 here. That's all I've got. And it's been a long time since I've worked with it. But it's a beautiful crystal. It's non-harming crystal. Whatever it does, it's going to be positive. If you're in a black hole and you don't know how to get out of it or where to go next or what is going to be the change in your life, I think this would be a good crystal to wear, actually. I think it would, even though it's got a strange energy, I think there's something about it that helps you find your path, your journey, your purpose, your enlightenment. I don't know, it's just weird. Okay. I just can't help laughing at what happened to me one day when I worked with this crystal. It was bizarre. But there is something very fascinating. I guess I want to use fascinating than strange. It's a fascinating crystal. And I think, you know, if you want to like go somewhere weird and strange and fascinating, then definitely give this a go. It's something that you can do. There you go. So I'm not sure I've done it justice because I'm laughing at about, I always work with crystals and do videos of the memory of what they did for my clients and for myself. This was kind of a strange crystal to work with, but give it a go. It's worth a try. And if any of you have any information about this lovely crystal that you've worked with it or you know anything about it, please share with all of us. It's always good to hear. Saffordite is the name of the crystal, but I see it as the Italian, the yummy Italian name. So there you go. Take another look. Okay. I think there's other names for it as well, you know. I think there's more. I was recalling somebody telling me about this crystal, and they had a fairly big chunk, and they called it something else. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. Welcome to the world of Cintamani 500. There you go. Enjoy. Take care. Link below to this beautiful collection. Maybe one of these could be yours.